James Melendez. This wine's next from the producer Gary Farrell. This is a Pinot Noir coming from Fort Ross, and that's Fort Ross Vineyard, Fort Ross-Seaview AVA, and it's a 2016 vintage. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about this elegant, beautiful wine. I was on a Zoom call with Teresa Heredia, the winemaker, and also other wine journalists. It was fun because a lot of people were asking great questions, and to hear the responses, it's different than if you just read a tech sheet and taste the wine. So a lot more color that you get from that experience. So this is a really fantastic sub-AVA of Sonoma County. In fact, I've seen pictures where you can see the vineyard site and then look towards the west and you'll see the Pacific Ocean. And now the site is between 1,200 and 1,700 feet above sea level, which is about 365 to 487 meters above sea level. A nice temperature, it's pretty constant, at least in the summertime, the growing season, between 55 degrees at the coldest and the hottest about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 12 degrees Celsius at the low and 29 degrees Celsius at the high temperature. So if you're in Russian River Valley in the summertime, it will be above 85 degrees, that's for sure. I've had very few times where I've gone out in the summertime and it's not 85 degrees or less. It's definitely above that. So Teresa receives 2 shipments of wine grapes. One is a 777, obviously both picked early in the morning, and that is, it's going to be destemmed and hand sorted. And then the Calera fruit is going to be delivered to the tank. 50% of that is whole cluster, and then both are transferred to a small open tank. The juice is chilled down to 45 degrees, cold soaked for 5 days prior to fermentation. During fermentation, the cap is punched down 2 to 3 times a day. After fermentation, the new wine and solids sit in the tank for 13 days of maceration. The wine is gently pressed off the skins and seeds, inoculated with malolactic fermentation, and racked into 40% new French oak barrels. The coloration on this is going to be a magnificent lighter garnet colorization. I like to term this almost a cathedral stained glass window. It's absolutely gorgeous. Be sure to serve this in a burgundy glass. I did a tasting on this wine and other Gary Farrell wines, and they just really blossom when it's in the right vessel. Burgundy glass is the best in my opinion. Dark cherry notes, a bit of lavender, moist stones, and I would say moist granite actually, and a bit of dried herbs. Outstanding. Next, the palate characterization. So gorgeous acidity on this wine, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. Mineral forwardness on this wine. So on the call with Teresa and others, I said that this wine is reminiscent of Carneros. That mineral forwardness gets me there, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic compliment. I never put down a wine region in front of another, or talk down or compare unequal areas. I think that it's a handsome, beautiful, reminiscent. It is not Carneros wine, of course. So very mineral and acid forwardness on this wine, which I very much enjoy. A beautiful tart cherry note, a bit of pomegranate, purple flowers, and a nice graphite finish with a hint of pepper. And so this is a 95 wine out of 100 points. It could be no lower, and I think it's at its prime. Could it get better? Yes, with a few more years of aging, I would think so. This is a $75 price point. Elegant, luxuriant, sculpted wine. So I'll put more information on Gary Farrell down below. Questions and comments you can list there. That's where the like button is, so please hit that button to see the latest videos that I'm producing. And if you've hit that already, thank you so much. And that's where the like button is, so please hit that button if you haven't done so already. So between videos, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. And also my podcasts are on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Salute.